Yeah, right.
Coming right up!
You're in trouble, right? Maybe you should invest in some shades.
Ha ha ha, shut up. I'm done fooling around.
Press the B button to get up from your seat and walk around the bar. If you press Start to open the menu, you can see hints on how to spend your time at the bar. You can change the difficulty of the nightmare stages from the config screen. When you drink, you can raise your intoxication level up to 3 times. Vincent Getz corresponds to how fast he moves that night in his nightmare.
You and Catherine have been together a long time, right? What was it like in the beginning? I just want to know for reference.
It wasn't anything special.
It was at the reunion.
He was giving her dating advice. Then he ended up falling for her himself, right?
He ran to her side in the middle of the night when she was depressed, after all.
Hey, stop that.
A stand-up guy like that turns out to be a cheater.
Seriously.
Shit. I've never cheated in my life before.
Would you like to speak to Lindsay? Would you like to speak to Martha?
Oh, sorry for staring.
Please sit. Ever heard this story before? The man who climbs the highest mountain gets his every wish granted.
What's that?
It said a man climbed that mountain 300 years ago and was given a fortune. It said a man climbed that mountain 700 years ago and was given the world. A man who climbs the mountain now will be given his future to do it as he pleases.
Is this a fairy tale or something?
These are true stories. The story of Rapunzel is based on this true story. A prince who was able to climb a very tall tower gained his princess. Now, what will you gain?
Huh?
Will you become the man of legends?
I know this is sudden, but here's as you seem to have finished your class. The name Rum and Cola is actually a nickname. Do you know the real name of this drink? It's called the Cuba Libre. The rum called for in this drink represents Cuba. This is a cocktail which mixed the national specialties of Cuba and the United States as a celebration of Cuba's independence. Cuba Libre means free Cuba. It tastes differently when you know the history. And that was the cocktail trivia for tonight.
Empty already? Yo, Erica, I got an order.
Take your order.
Whiskey.
Sake, please.
I'll take a beer.
Beer.
Okay. Here you go. So how's work? Doing well?
I came here to forget about that shit.
Okay, let's talk about that curse.
Never mind. If you're done bringing us drinks, then scram.
You're so cold.
When you talk to other customers, they may talk to you about their worries. Encourage them from time to time.
A legend, huh? If it's true.
This customer is a journalist. He seems to be obsessing over a certain legend lately.
A legend?
I was originally looking into these suspicious deaths that have been happening lately. I'm Justin, by the way. Have I met you somewhere before?
Think of it.
I'm sure I've seen you before. Oh, sorry. We were talking about the legend. In my research, I found records indicating that similar cases occurred in 100-year cycles. Many men died last time as well. It's the truth.
Wow. Every 100 years, huh?
I found a strange variation on this legend going around too. There's a man who survives it.
Survives the dreams.
Very, very rarely, there's a man who is cursed but doesn't die. Isn't that interesting? It's said that the survivor is granted one wish. If he wished for eternal youth, he might still be around.
It's like a magic lamp. Well, if this is what you're coming up with, you have a wish in mind for yourself? To live forever? Not too typical?
Me? I'd wish for something different.
Like what?
I may wish to change the past, and make someone kill me.
Oh, I wonder what I'd wish for.
While you're in the
You
bar,
got mail.
you will sometimes receive text messages on your phone. Push Y to look at your phone.
You've got to become a better man.
I don't know how you're ranking it, but I'm not desperate to climb the social ladder.
Men are only acknowledged by their upward mobility. Don't be a tumbleweed. Be like ivy, always climbing.
Then let me introduce you. This is Todd, and this is Archie.
Are you on your way home from the office? Or not? You're not wearing a suit.
Suit? Oh, I don't have that kind of job.
That's a shame. You're not one of our customers then.
What do you mean?
We make business suits. Haven't you ever heard of Bantam suits?
Have you heard the jingle? You'll be the cock of the walk in a bantam.
Oh, you're from Catherine's company.
Hey, I think I've heard your voice before.
Huh?
Have we met?
Come to think of it, but I don't remember anything.
Todd's a hard guy to forget. His hair looks like a rooster, doesn't it?
That's enough cockadoodlery out of you.
Oh,
Wow, you're sharp.
This is breaking news in
You
our
got
ongoing
mail.
coverage of the rash of mysterious weakening deaths. The following people were proclaimed dead today.
those mysterious weakening deaths. I can't believe that Paul's dead.
That is all the information we have up to this point. We'll revisit our top weather in the event that there are any updates to the situation.
Nah. No. Nah. No. Nah. No. Nah. All right. Cheating, huh? It's not like I can just apologize for it and everything will be fine. Whew. Can I really make Catherine happy?
I know this is sudden, but here's some trivia about whiskey, now that you've emptied your glass. Do you know what malt means? It can often be seen on... Malt refers to malted barley, a key ingredient. Yet, if it is labeled as malt whiskey, it must also be Scotch. Single malt means that the malts used come from the same distillery. Malt whiskey can vary wildly in taste, depending on how it's made. So there are many different brands. And that was the trivia for tonight.
Empty already?
Are you all right? Have you seen the news recently? It's nothing but stories about those deaths. They said that there are several people who've died in the same fashion. Erica says that people believe it's a curse given when a woman is scorned by an unfaithful man.
Grown man talking about curses? Just ignore Erica.
A woman's guess is much more accurate than a man's certainty. To pinch a phrase from a certain someone. You don't think it applies to Erica?
Then there's nothing to worry about. Erica's guesses are never on target.
By the way, you look a bit glum.
Hey, boss, you ever cheated on someone?
My.
It's not like that. It was an unintentional event.
Unintentional? Are you sure about that?
Of course I'm sure. Besides, I heard you're wearing those shades to hide from an ex-girlfriend.
Love is the whole history of a woman's life. It is but an episode in a man's. To borrow a line from a certain someone. Anyway, it is a strange rumor, and both of us should be careful.
You got mail.
No.
Use the jukebox to change the background music in the bar. Earning achievements will earn you more songs. Try doing things to earn them.
What?
What did you see? Tonight you'll visit the torture chamber. Don't forget your boxers.
Huh?
That thing about men who cheat being cursed? Apparently, it's related to those mysterious deaths.
You mean, like how...
Yeah, or it is. This is getting called the woman's wrath.
Sounds like something Erica would like to have.
Hey, Paul's been here a few times, right?
Yeah, he was a classmate of ours back in high school. I ran into him.
Seriously? How was he?
We just traded greetings, but he looked fine. Maybe I should have paid more attention.
Hey, it's not your fault, man.
Yeah, I guess.
You got mail.
Nah. No. Nah.
You're actually really sensitive, aren't you? You don't look it.
Yeah, shut up.
Maybe if I'd talked to Paul more, this wouldn't have happened.
I gotta go take a leak.
Hey, is it true Orlando's divorced?